know that on February 24th, 2023, he executed his plan to murder his wife and an innocent stranger. He can pretend that this was a fling, an affair, he'd had them before, no big deal. He was in love with Juliana. He was afraid of losing her. He needed to get rid of his wife so that they could be together, so that they could marry, so that they could have those babies that he was picking out names for. Juliana told us how the plan was crafted and how it played out that morning in the Banfield house. While the digital evidence cannot tell us definitively who was behind the screen, we heard that a bunch. We know that to be true. What it can tell us is that Brendan Banfield and Juliana Perez Magalhães are more likely to be the ones to have set up Joe Ryan to come into the house to fake rape Christine on February 24th. There is no digital history of Christine Banfield using dating sites, fetish sites, searching for pornography, talking to other men prior to the January inception of this scheme. Christine Banfield died as a result of 7 stab wounds to her neck. She suffered massive blood loss. The knife Brendan used to kill her was a kitchen knife with an approximately 4-inch blade, the kind you use for chopping up vegetables. This was the knife that Joe Ryan brought because Anastasia asked him to. You heard from Lieutenant Giacchio and former Deputy Chief Ruch that it was Iris Dallygraph's report that finally pushed this case over the edge and brought the charges against Mr. Banfield months before Juliana decided to flip. That's how strong this evidence is. That's how reliable this evidence is. And you heard absolutely nothing from the defense about this evidence.
I chuckle a little bit when Ms. Sands says, we haven't proved anything. We haven't shown any evidence. All we've done is show evidence. All we've done is try to get the truth out there. My client doesn't have to testify, yet he gets up there and he tells a story. He's a philanderer. We can conclude that. He had affairs. He accepted that. He told you, ladies and gentlemen, exactly what was going on and exactly how it went. On cross-examination, he admitted to communications that were provided, letters between he and Juliana when she was in jail. She's referring to the expert that they have that I called. I called 3 times, and we dug for it. And he ultimately said the executive summary and the data remained the same. The only thing that changed is Juliana Perez Magalhães' statement. So there, number 1, that's the first time that anyone in this case, which was when I called him, conclusively said the entire catfishing theory changed upon her plea deal. And that's a problem. That's a problem for their case.
Juliana Perez Magalhães' testimony was bought and paid for. Yes, she pled guilty to a lesser offense in exchange for her testimony. Ms. Bristler made sure you knew that from the get-go. Juliana talked about that. She explained for her reasons why. Nothing was hidden. After her sentence, it sounds like she might have the opportunity to make, what, 10 grand off of selling her story. She said that she would use that to support her family. And then what? Is she gonna work as a nanny? I mean, she's a convicted murderer. Do we really think that it is so reasonable that she made up this complete lie for 10 grand? If this version is correct, coming from Mr. Banfield, then she would be set free. She would be as not guilty as he would be.